Hello blockers, welcome back to 2 Dice Block. In this video, a brand new format, we're going to go over the previous rounds, the scoreboards, and we're going to show you what you can expect in the upcoming week of the SSCBBL. I'm Carl, I've also got Stephen.
G'day guys.
As well as Luke.
Yo.
And we're going to go through this, we're going to break down the game of the round, and I'll also show us our matchups that we can expect for Week 7, and we're generally just going to comment on what we see. So firstly, we're going to get to the scoreboard. Alright, now there's some interesting things happening here, guys. So this is the scoreboard officially updated after round 6, the previous round. And we'll have a quick look at the top 10. Can you all see that?
Yeah, look at
beautiful.
that.
And we can see it's quite close. So we've got now in the lead, although it's kind of tied for first, we've got the Ogres with Attitude, followed by the Abandoned Teddy Bears. I think the Ogres are taking it with the 6 wins. Have they played another game?
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
won
they played an extra guys, yeah. Royal with Cheese, Skaven in 3rd, Scaly Finks in 4th, Tequila Slammers 5th, followed by the Friendly Skullcats, the Noble Spirits, the Krakens, the Dragons of Yesterday, and the Fast and the Furious. Alright. What do you make of this?
It's a good looking top 10 list. I mean,
Are you saying that because all 3 of us are in it?
we
Yes.
definitely are. It is a beautiful. I mean, I would love all 3 of us to be 1, 2, and 3, but we can't all be champions.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're coming in hard. Now, I read the league commissioner did tell us that, yeah, I think anyone can still make top 4 in the top 8, I believe.
Have
Yeah.
to be some couple of losses and a couple of draws, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's all that close.
It's quite close. Now, one thing to consider, I'm pretty sure most of these teams are playing each other this week. We'll have a look at that when we get to the matchups. I think the Royal with Cheese are playing... Who are you playing this week, do you know?
I'm playing the Orchestrated Deaths.
Orchestrated Death, no. Okay, maybe this was last week I was thinking. There was a week where...
Oh, last time, Sun Tears as well, so pretty hard teams for my fast ones.
Yeah, I'll also bring up the bottom 10 because there's there's really interesting stuff in here too. Because in the bottom 10 we've got the Butter and Broncos, Moortown Tyrants, Lizard Wizards, Dave's Bulls Hit, Nightcrawlers, Orbiting Death, the 300, Sand Salt and Tears, Orchestrated Death, and the Gatorades. So, now I want to point out something here because I think this bottom 10 is really the hardest, so to speak. Look at the points of those 5 teams. Those teams coming 10 to 15.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, all on 7 points. So this whole thing can pretty much change each week.
Yeah, we got a couple of rookie coaches in there too.
Yeah. And yeah. So Luke, what do you make of this?
Okay, so the bottom 10, it's a difference of a win to get into that bracket 3, bracket C for the finals, the way I look at it. Button Broncos, Moortown Tyrants, Lizard Wizards, Bulls, Dave's Bulls Hit. Dude, like, could go up or down, but I'm going to say that it's not going to change too much more in these next 2 rounds.
Look, I have a soft spot for the Gatorades and really hoping that they're going to bring it up because he's had a bit of a rough time with his Saurus. I think the last game I saw him, which was I think the previous game of the round, he had only 2 Saurus left or something.
And Filet, Donald and Filet were the 2 team carries for the whole team.
Oh, nice. So you know he's doing well. I believe this is a rookie coach too, the Gatorades. Is that true?
He is, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's still having a good time when we talked to him, even though his Saurus have been wearing their cardboard armor. So he's really showing some good sportsmanship, and he's going to bring his newly developed skink team to the finals, I think.
Yeah, I mean his spirits are pretty high, and he's keeping up there. I mean he's a heavy metal guy, so there's no rock in his face.
Awesome. Well, do we want to have a look at what the game of the round is coming up on 2 Dice Block this round?
Absolutely. So, game of the round 7, we have the Noble Spirit versus the 300.
Ooh. That's my team, Noble Spirit, bringing back a crowd favourite. And the 300 is a Blackhawk team. So this is So, what do you make of this matchup, Steve?
It's a starter box matchup, and I think it's amazing to see a veteran coach go up against a rookie coach. You know, it's the better of the boxes. I think whoever wins this should give the other person should give up their box to the other opponent. But
oh no, I don't want to lose my box, man. I need that.
Discussions to the two coaches coming up, and I mean, look, it's going to be a clash, and I think from the box set and these two teams meeting up, it's going to comes down to what additional skills they have to break out.
So what is the difference in CTV for this game?
Well, let's have a look, shall we? We'll have a look at these teams. So we'll start with the Noble Spirit, which is an Imperial Nobility team. We've got their current team value. My current team value is sitting at 1,325k. I've only got 35k in the bank, and with the difference, surprisingly he's actually slightly higher CTV. Sorry, Luke.
Is that the first time this season they have Petticoat?
I think it might be. It might have something to do with the fact that my thrower is out. So his first game, I told you being a thrower on my team is pretty much a death sentence. This guy did survive it. He did take an MNG and a niggling.
Oh no, my Admiral Veron.
Yeah, he's not dead, but he's definitely feeling the punch of his position. So I am a player counter. These guys are ridiculously overpriced, so that might be why the CTV is down. Well, do you want to take us through my list? Let's go, Luke.
Awesome. So, like you were saying, Admiral Vernon, who is your Imperial thrower, is out for the game. So that's a bit of a bummer. So Duke El Dorado, the Aged, is your Noble Blitzer with the added skills of dodge, sidestep, and tackle on top of what he would normally have straight out of the book.
Wow, dodge, sidestep, and tackle. That's a fair bit of additional skills.
That is a lot of skills, and it gives a bit of range to the Noble Blitzer. I think tackle and dodge and block, that's just defense. You know, it's not even going to be, well, I will score you on touchdowns, but yeah.
I guess my main goal with him, I think, is I'll probably try to use him to hunt some of those goblins.
Yeah, get some SPP. Moving forward, double bodyguards. I actually got 4 bodyguards. Couple of added skills there, guard and guard.
Yeah, so 2 of them have guard. 2 of them are just naked with the stand firm wrestle.
Now, probably the star of the show, Baron Bacardi, the clear. Noble Blitzer. Yep, all the girls are going for him. He's got 4 catch, dodge, sidestep. The +1 to his agi, so he's dodging on 2s with no modifiers from at this point. And extra movement, that's a pretty gnarly play there. He's going to have a very big target on his back, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have I think the Blackhawks going to be looking to kill this guy. I mean, many have tried, to be honest. If he dies, I think my team is out. I think that's it.
That's why we all save a little bit of money. We make sure we can bring a doctor on site, and you do have an apothecary with you, don't you?
Yes, I do. I did bring, and it's pretty much all for him at this point. No one else has Medicare. It's only Baron Bacardi.
He's got private healthcare. That's good. That's good.
But he is quite nuts though. He's speed 8. So after the last game where he failed his go for it to catch the skink, and that ended up costing me the game. I figured he needed to be stronger. He needed to be better. He needed to be faster. So he's movement 8 now. Can catch them skinks.
So with the new movement 8, I'm assuming he's got an endorsement by Block and Dodger and a few of the endorsements as well to get him moving faster.
He might get sold to another team.
Some Nike.
Yeah, hopefully not. If I see him on another team, I'm going to feel so betrayed. All right, but what else have we got? We talked about Baron McCarty.
Yes, the Ogre with guard. That's a pretty textbook skill for that first level up for the Imperial Nobility Ogre. I think it's going to do very well in its next game versus the Blackhawks, but that Bonehead is the killer for me. What do you think, Steve?
Well, in the last couple of matches, we've seen how effective Boneheads can be. But I think with the magic dice that our coach over here has, he's gonna be able he's gonna listen.
Yeah, just
if
don't roll.
He knows what to do for him, he's gonna listen.
Yeah. Don't roll ones is the thing here.
That's why you got rerolls. You got 3 of them.
I do finally have 3. So I did
But with a
spend.
loaner +4 on top of that, it's a. I've taken a chances a few times with Charles Edward Cheese, and he has refused to listen several times. So it does hurt a little bit as a coach. Yeah, but I mean, look, 3 of them have guard, and that's gonna come in real handy though.
I think I'm going to need it. So let's have a look at the 300.
Ooh.
Oh, obviously, just to point out, Noble's important to note, strong control team. It's real about that control game, with all the sidestep, fend, and stand firm, and that's important because the Blackhawks are a bit of a control team too. So, Steve, you want to take us through the Blackhawks? Now, I will just before we start let you know that there is an error in this document. Obviously, I got the train troll and the Goblin Bruiser the wrong way around here. So it's not a Goblin Bruiser with.
One in my team.
Yeah. How much is he? We'll buy a couple of them. With the Blackhawks, the 300s, I mean, what can we say? Straight out the bat, we've got a couple of additional skills for Leon. Leon's got guard, and Alchemines has block for the Blackhawks. You got a couple of good additional skills on top of brawler and grab. With block and guard, you know he's gonna put them up front. They're gonna try and tie you up a bit, but we'll have to stay there and watch and see how they go.
I will say, I think Blackhawks, as a positional as a piece, they're really solid out the box. You know, like they don't really need anything else to be effective. They're just, yeah. Strength 4, brawler, so they're reliable. Grabs, they can move people around on pushes. They're quite good straight out the box, aren't they?
Well, that grab got me. I had a match against one of the other players with grab as well, and he used it perfectly. It was beautiful to see. Actually, no, the other match with the last game of the round, to see grab used so beautifully and putting people where he wants to push them out into the crowd. It's just 5 serves out there just from grab.
Yeah, setting people up for serves. Yeah, like, and that, I guess that's why, like, so the Blackhawks are also kind of, they play a bit of that control game, but they play it differently where they want to control their opponents.
But we got a few little tiny runarounds that we have here. Our Goblin Bruisers. Leonidas got a sidestep and sure feet for the edit.
Leonidas.
Wow.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
gonna be a fast Goblin.
He's gonna go the extra mile. You know.
Yeah.
Extra mile. So
Wow.
catch, yeah.
I don't see a lot of passing coming out of the Blackhawks.
No.
Well, the Goblins can pass now because Stunty doesn't give you a -1 to passing anymore, so he could potentially have like a sweet Goblin quarterback at some point. Maybe he's like trying to wait to save up and skill a Goblin in getting some passing skills.
Dodge and sidestep, why not? I mean, if you can hold on to the ball long enough with those 2 skills, you can pretty much run around. And right stuff. Don't forget, I mean, there is the option of not just throwing the ball, but throwing the ball carrier along with the ball.
Those stretch plays, those times when you just don't know what to do. It's a couple of turns from the end. You can't break through the line. What are you going to do? Throw a Goblin.
I just saw something amazing. So we also got a Goblin Bruiser, and I think this is a... this might be random, but he's got Sure Feet. He's also got Leap. The Leap Goblin.
So Leap is what? If he gets knocked down, he stands up without any...
No, that's jump up. Yeah. Leap's what the War Dancers have.
Oh, look at that. But, you know, look, we've got another... Ariston has his safe pair of hands on top of that as well. So he's got a couple of good Goblin Brewers. Yeah, good couple of Goblin Brewers.
His Goblins seem to be really stealing the show here and getting a lot of the SVP. Because he's got a lot of skills in these Goblins. They're really quite versatile things. So he's got a decent ball carrier here in this Goblin. And someone potentially, like, this Goblin could pass the ball to this one here with catch, side feet and sure feet, sidestep and sure feet. And you could do some pretty nasty, like sure feet with Stunty. Like he can run through and dodge, run through a lot of tackle zones, get pretty far.
8.
Sure feet's what 8 with additional
Reroll ones.
Go for it. Look, and not to mention, I mean, we're all missing the big guy here. The big guy has multiple blocks too.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. And Brawler.
Multiple blocks, so that's gonna come in.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be nasty. Like, that's actually a really good pick, I think, because particularly with this guard, you can get. Does it make him a strength 3 blocker? I think. But with guard, if he's got a guard piece next to him, he can multi-block a whole line. Like he can throw 2 blocks with 90 blows. It's pretty nice. and
So you gotta be careful for that, man. I think the lookout here is that guard, the block, the Black Ops with the guard and block, and I mean getting Baron Bacardi to go after that Leonidas and show the 300, why they stay there, not like that.
Looking, I guess, at his support services, so he's got 4 rerolls, he's got same fans as me, he's got an apothecary as well, so he can keep people alive, and he's got a bunch of assistant coaches, so he's probably going to get more rerolls.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried about this. I feel like I'm going to lose some players.
Yeah, that leadership. That's what you want. That's what you want to look at. You got to get some leaders in there to get that skill, that team rerolls up.
Yeah. I did have a leader. I did have a guy with leader. He died, unfortunately. The ogres killed him. So rough.
I'm so sorry. So yeah, he led the way. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the 300. Any other thing we want to comment about this matchup? The 300 versus the.
Color
Are we going to see a side bet? Do you think, Carl?
I don't really. I'm not a betting man. So I like to, but I don't tend to side bet, particularly on myself. Look, I was going to bet on anyone. I bet on the Orcs, but Baron Bacardi is clearly he's a champion. So we'll see if he can carry me through this game, or if he dies or he gets punched and killed by one of the Black Orcs, which is entirely likely to. Yeah, but that's the game of the round. So the game of the round's been played this Thursday, so it should be up Friday, you reckon, Lou?
I will say Saturday just to be sure.
Saturday, yep. You can catch it then, so check it out. And that pretty much just covers our video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the matchups for round 7. So this is what we've got coming up round 7. I think 1 or 2 of these has already been played, but this is what we've got to look forward to. So this is going to be a good match, the Ogre Achievers versus the Friendly Skullcats. That'll be a good match.
Is it Coach Ben, is it?
Yes, Coach Ben. Veteran Coach Ben. We got a 90s era Blood Bowl coach there.
Wow.
Oh, wow, nice, yeah. And they're both pretty high in the leaderboard too. This will be good too. Sand, Salt, and Tears, just the Gatorades. Just because I'm a sucker for that Gatorade team. How many Saurus will we have left after that game? And we've got a lot of these teams that were in that bottom. If I go back to the scoreboard, this bottom 7 playing each other. So that'll be really good to see.
I mean, look, we might get a chance to hear from the coaches and maybe have a little update for you guys as we go along. And remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. We're all here. 2 days block.
Good luck and have fun.
Yeah, we'll see you all on the pitch. Good luck, guys.
Yes.